Hello and welcome to Spoken English Studies. Also, happy Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone's been having a good time. But today we're going to look at the difference between end and finish. So as you can see, these two verbs are very similar and can both be used to mean for something to come to a stop. So when something stops, we can use either end or finish. But even though we can use them interchangeably, there is a difference in meaning. It might be not a vast difference, but there is a difference. The main difference between end and finish is that when we use end to concentrate more on the conclusion of something, or when something stops and there's an important or significant change. So for example, after a very long time, the war has finally ended. Because it is a war, this is something very important and very significant. So we use the word end instead of finish. When we use the word finish, this usually is less important. So usually a task that we are doing or something that needs to be completed. It is concentrating more on the completion of something that we are doing. And usually it's within a set period of time. So for example, if I said to my friend, "Oh, what time are you going to finish work tomorrow?" Usually I wouldn't say, "What time are you going to end work tomorrow?" Because ending work is not very significant. It's an everyday occurrence. So I would use finish and not end in this instance. Now let's look at some examples. Number 1, after 5 years, the war finally ended. Number 2, a leg injury ended the runner's career. Number 3, unfortunately, their marriage ended after 10 years. And number 4, the two friends agreed to end their argument and make up. As you can see, all 4 of these examples show something important or significant has ended, has stopped. Now let's look at the examples for finish. Number 1, you only get points if you finish the quiz and answer all of the questions. Number 2, what time will you finish work today? Number 3, our meeting at work today finished on a good note. Does anyone know what good note means? If you do, please write it in the comment section. And number 4, they ran out of money before they could finish building the conservatory. Again, who knows what a conservatory is? A conservatory is a small mini house that's attached to the back of the house, usually between the main house and the garden. Lastly, I want to explain the difference between end and finish when we use them with other verbs. When we use end, we cannot follow this word with either a to infinitive verb or the ing form of a verb. So for example, this lesson will end at 1 p.m. At is a preposition, so this is fine. The president ended his speech by waving at the crowd. His is a pronoun, so again, this is fine. But when we use the word finish, we can follow the word finish with the ing form of the following verb, but not the to plus infinitive verb form. So for example, when are you going to finish playing that game? Playing is a verb plus ing, so this is fine also. As you can see, I've listed some example sentences and some sentences with common mistakes. Let's look at mistake number 1. Have you ended reading that book? We cannot use ended because reading is a verb plus ing, so we have to use finished reading. Mistake number 2, can you call me when you have finished to write your report? Again, we cannot use to plus infinitive, so to plus write, which is the infinitive verb, so we have to use finished writing. This is perfect, finished, and then a verb plus ing. Mistake number 3, my brother still hasn't ended playing his game. Again, we cannot use end or ended in the past form with playing because it's ing form. And lastly, mistake number 4, I need to finish to paint this room. Again, just like with the example number 2, we cannot use finish and then to plus infinitive verb. So we have to change it to painting. So as usual, thank you for your time. If you like my video, please press the like button, subscribe for more videos, and leave me a comment if you want to. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you. Bye-bye.